doesn't.
Yes.
All right, Carry On Crew, we are excited to bring you a new episode with Elisa and Monica Beltran of Keller Williams. Welcome.
Thank you.
Mom and daughter real estate duo. Oh my goodness. Elisa, you've been a longtime realtor, local mom, volunteer, just a wonderful human. And now you're bringing your wonderful daughter to work with you. Um, Monica, you're a Cal High alumni, recently graduated from college, and now you decided to join mom working in real estate. So
Yep.
that's fun. Tell us a little bit about you and your journey and how you ended up working together as a mom-daughter team.
First.
Yes, I was working at Bank of America for almost 10 years, and I had Monica, and she was about 3 years old when I started thinking, okay, I need to do something more flexible so I can be around my kiddos, right? And 2007, that's when I decided to go for real estate and go independent. Yes.
That is cool. So basically, working mom said, this schedule is not working for me. I need to change it so I can hang out with my kids more. Okay.
Yes.
I love that. I love that. So how long have you been in real estate now?
So it will be 18 years exactly when Amelia was born. When I
Oh,
got my real estate license. So it's going to be 18 years in August. Yes.
18 years in August. And Monica, so you graduated from college last year?
Yeah, last May. Literally a year ago from yesterday.
Oh, congratulations. That is amazing. Good for you. So what made you decide to join mom on the real estate journey?
Well, I started coaching Cal High swim team.
Mm-hmm.
I love coaching. I love swimming. Been a swimmer my whole entire life. Wasn't really sure what I wanted to do with my life. Like I decided to be a business major in marketing just out of like, I think this is something I can apply to everything. And then towards the end of my junior year, I realized, oh, I really like coaching. But like if I had a 9-to-5 job, I couldn't coach. And this is just something I'm super passionate about.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, okay, she already was telling me I should get my license. But yeah, I just was like, okay, I think I want to do real estate. Let's try it out.
But
So go
I
ahead,
have to
Elisa.
stop saying get the license so she can say yes.
Yeah.
So as soon as it wasn't your idea, it was a great idea, right?
Yes, exactly.
That sounds about right. Yeah. So how long did the licensing process take?
I think I started trying to get my license around June.
Okay.
This past June. And then I got it in February.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you have to go to like a real estate school for that? How do you
I did it online. It was at your own pace.
Nice.
I definitely would recommend people go into a school because as much as like I'm super on it about things, but when it's online and things are at your own pace and you just got to do it, it's like you delay it more and more, and then I'm coaching and then I'm focusing on something else, and then like I'll take it slow. So I could have done it faster, but I was also taking my time with it.
Okay, so what's the best part about working together as mom and daughter?
She pays for my food.
And Dash Bros.
And Dutch Bros.
Listen, that is an extreme perk, okay? I have to go like 25 miles just to get Dutch Bros. So if you're in the area, mom, it's your responsibility to pay for it, okay?
You're like, yeah, I love it. I enjoy spending time with my mom anyway. She's like my best friend. So it's a fun time.
It's good. It's good.
Sometimes.
And
Like getting to know each other in another level.
Mhm.
And from the mom perspective, it has taught me to be patient and be respectful. You know, it's okay, she has her style to do things. How can we incorporate, right? And
Yeah.
it can be fun and it can be like, breathe, it's gonna work out okay.
Yeah.
And now I feel like she will always be my baby. Now,
Yeah.
like in the professional level, I need to respect her and I need to see her ideas. And she's very creative. And so I'm like, okay, do this and see if we can wrap up. So, and that's kind of where we're adjusting.
So it's definitely working on boundaries and being flexible with each other, different level of parenting versus like work relationship, right? I
Correct.
love that. I love that. What's the biggest challenge working together?
Overall, it's good. I like. She already has something. I'm like, I'm pretty good. Maybe it's just like if she's busy. Well, she's an awful multitasker. So
Yeah.
I'll be like, "Hey, help me with this," and she's like, "Wait, I'm doing something," and she like needs to focus on that one thing. And when she's done with that thing, because she can't stop that one thing to look at my thing really quick and go back to it, or she loses it.
Yes.
So that's probably the thing I find the hardest, but overall it's good.
But biggest adjustment to have someone next to me. I've been doing this for my solo for 18 years. And now I have someone over here talking to me, and I'm like, wait a minute, let me send this text. Otherwise, it's not going to happen.
You're in my space, Monica.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't
All
know,
right.
I'm used to working with people, I feel like. So I've never done, well, obviously I've done my own work before, like with homework and stuff, but like I'm used to like group projects or I'm like on a team for something and it's just, I'm used to collaborating and working together with people and things. And I like that communication. So,
Well, especially because you're coaching, right? So you're very used to the team work, team effort kind of thing.
yeah,
So
100%.
mom's got to work on the team effort, huh?
Yeah. Can you go pick up the food?
Just send them on, just constantly sending them on errands so they're not in
Yeah.
your space all the
Yeah.
time. I love that. Okay, let's talk about being a Latin woman in real estate. So you are from El Salvador, right?
Correct. Yes.
Talk to me about like how important is it for you to represent diversity and inclusion in the real estate market?
It's very important because, like you say, I came actually 33 years ago. I was 16 years old when I came, and now that I see the need of education and how different it is to buy real estate here versus our countries, I feel a lot of us come as pioneers and we're trying to build a generational wealth for our future generation, for our kids, grandkids. And we lack a lot of education on the Hispanic and Latino communities. So that's my main focus when I'm representing a buyer or seller. Get them the right education. It doesn't matter if it's a small condo or investment property. That's my goal, to take them baby steps and reach their goals.
I love that. So, what advice would you give to any other Hispanic or Latin woman considering a career in real estate?
I I will say it's very rewarding.
Mm-hmm.
It's very rewarding, seeing your clients grow and build, like I said, not just generational wealth. It's not just a commission. We're not just selling a house. That's where we meet for family gatherings. Our dining room table, our kitchen is when happy moments come and also not so happy moments. So it's a life that we're changing for families. So I feel like if you come with a mentality, yeah, there's money in there, but that's secondary. The money will come when we really go there to serve and help our community.
I love that. And especially since you're teaching your daughter, right?
Yes,
How
yeah,
important it is.
yeah.
So I love it. Is there any kind of stereotype that you've maybe encountered while you've been in real estate?
Yes, and it's interesting that you're asking that because as you remember, I used to straighten my hair for almost 15 years. And I never really felt that a couple of times where you feel that stereotype, maybe my accent or, yeah, I'm sure, But now that I have my curly hair, my actual natural curly hair, it's interesting to see how people reacted to it and how I'm embracing it now. And yes, I can feel that a little bit more now that I have my curly hair.
That's so interesting. Because
Yes.
Monica, you have curly hair too, right?
Yeah, like curly wavy,
Not as curly as mom's
not
does.
as curly as my mom.
But isn't it interesting how just one thing like hair can really change someone's opinion of you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Especially, naturally curly hair. Your hair is beautiful
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
and it immediately makes people have some kind of bias against you. It's so weird. It's so interesting to me.
And
That's
yeah, it's and that's our root. We have Afro Latinos. And my grandma used to have really really coily hair. So and that's where we come from. So yeah.
And it's good to
so
fix it.
it is good to embrace it. I love it. Yeah. I love embracing your culture and keeping true to who you really are. I think is so beautiful. Okay, one more question, and then we're going to jump into very specific real estate questions. Tell us about your passions outside of real estate. Monica, I know you're a coach, so what is it like coaching young kids who, I mean, you were really just in high school pretty recently. So what do you think your impact is on them? And then tell us about like why you're so passionate about it.
Um, Actually, not that long ago, I want to say about like 2 or 3 weeks ago, we were having a home meet, and one of my swimmers, who does who's on the same club team I was on, growing up, was like, "Did you know there was a point where we were on SRVA together?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm not that much older than you guys." I was like, "Yeah, I love it. I love swimming. I love this sport, and it's something I've always been passionate about." Um, and there's not many people like me.
Mhm.
It's, I mean, I grew up being the only Latina in swimming, really. And then even going into college, same kind of deal. It's like me and one other girl is like pure Latina. Like we come from descendants from Latin America, and it was just like I love going out there and showing there are people like me too.
Mhm.
It, I mean, thank God it never really affected me.
Mhm.
But I love showing people it's like you can love this sport, you can go far in this sport. I love motivating kids. And whether it's like this is something you want to do for the rest of your life or not, it's something fun. You stay healthy. You're with your teammates. It's I have such a deep love for swimming that it's something I want to bring fun into with the kids as well and help them grow not just as athletes but as people.
And I bet you they love you because you sound like an awesome, positive coach.
Thank you. I try.
There's a lot of kids out there, I think, that, they stop playing sports because sometimes they don't gel with their coach or, they don't feel trusting or they don't feel like, they're being heard. And so when you can have that kind of positive outlook on someone, I think it really can change their life. So I think that's amazing what you're doing.
Yeah, burnout in all sports, not just like swimming, is so real. It
Hmm.
it's something that I don't wish for anyone, and it happens. Everyone will experience it a little bit. I even experienced it. There was a point where I was like, I'm so done with this sport. But it's something I want to like, you come back around and say, you know what, there are good things that come with being an athlete and being in swimming. And I want to be that happy coach that's like, okay, this is what I'm going to tell you what you need to do to succeed in this sport and succeed in life. But we can have a great time, you know?
Man, Mom, you raised a good one.
Thank you. Oh
Yes,
my
you
God.
did.
Gosh. Okay, Elisa, tell me about your passions because I know you volunteer all over the place. So tell
Yes.
me a little bit about that.
Yes. I feel like giving back is a way. It's not necessarily monetary, but with our time, it's more valuable when we're there to help and support. We volunteer together at
Hmm.
PTA, classroom, driving, and it's those little moments that makes an impact in the community. And we're part of a community, and that's something that I'm always passionate about. I still continue to find ways to give back to the community, volunteering or a food drive or supplies for schools that are in need, so many kids, I like to do that. Another, I do my best to go hiking with my dog.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing that I'm passionate about. But yeah, my community, I believe we create a village, and by doing, we don't have to make. Some people say, "Oh, I don't have that much money to give back," or no, little things can make a big impact in the community. So if we can change somebody's life, that's an impact that we're making. So that's pretty much my passion. I always dream of um, giving back also in my country. So hopefully one day I'm able to do that, go back and help out. So much need over there. So
Mm-hmm.
that's
Yeah.
my in my bucket list.
I love that. I love it. And it is so important. It's not just about giving money, it's about giving your time, right? So if
Yes.
you find those things that you're really passionate about and you feel like they are helpful and you can help anybody, just one person, it makes a huge, huge difference. So I love that. Okay. Let's switch to real estate stuff now. Give me some trends that you're seeing in the real estate market.
It's it's interesting.
Uh-huh.
I feel like everything is very uncertain because a lot of things are happening in the economy. Are we doing this? Or we're not doing things. Things are changing every day. So the trends are very interesting. We're seeing more balanced market. We're seeing homes sitting on the market longer.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, where some neighborhoods were like 7 days average days on the market. We're seeing 25, 20, 30 days on the market. So we're not there on the buyer's market yet. We're more neutral.
Mm-hmm.
Once we hit longer days on the market, that's when we'll be switching to buyer's market. Um, Seeing buyers not, there's more inventory, which is good for buyers, for all of us. We're seeing sellers not adjusting to the reality that
Mm-hmm.
we're not going to have multiple offers. It's not going to go way over list price. We're seeing more price reductions. Some homes are selling maybe 2-3% below asking. So we'll see. It will be interesting. Rates are not dropping.
Mm-hmm.
We're supposed to do, I believe, them in July. Now they're saying they're pushing it back to December. So
Oh, okay. So if you're putting your house on the market anytime soon, don't expect a bidding war. Let's be realistic about setting the price, all of that, right?
yeah, pricing is the first, like we say, condition, location, and pricing are the three keys to hit the market and attract as many buyers as possible the first week or two now. So expect to be on the market at least 3-4 weekends. That way we give time to all buyers to see it.
Nice. Okay. What is the one piece of advice you would consistently give to a first time home buyer?
Educate yourself and prepare. Set up a plan, set your goals, be patient. Don't rush because your friends are buying or your cousin just bought. Your family financial situation is very unique. So don't compare yourself with other people. Set your goals as a family. Or we're seeing a lot of single women buying homes too, which I'm very proud.
Uh-huh.
They set their goal. So I have a client that took about 2 years. When we met and we planned it out, I had to talk to a loan officer and we say, okay, this is what you need to do to get your credit. We planned this. It took about 2 years by the time we met, and I gave her the keys. So it's doable. You just need to stay focused and
I
educate.
love that. And then yeah, so 2 years. I mean, that's a long time, but in those 2 years, sounds like you really got her to where she needed to be in order to buy that property, right?
Yes, yes. She actually bought her first house, which was very small.
Mm-hmm.
Now she bought it, sold it, and this is the second home that we're already sold again. So she has moved up to her dream home. So it took a while, patience, and she stayed focused. And she said, "I'm going to get in. This is what I'm going to be able to afford for now.
Mm-hmm.
My goal is to have my new house 4 bedroom, 3 bath." So it took a few steps, and now she's where she wants to be. So she's very happy.
I love that. That is awesome.
I would also like to chime in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a lot of people my age, and it's like, these are the people I'm talking to consistently, right? They always tell me, like, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to buy a house. I think I'm never going to be able to afford. I'm going to rent for life. I'm going to live with my parents forever, like stuff like that. And it's doable. You talk to a professional, see what your plan is. What do you want? And yeah, you can have that, your first home. That's your first home. And then we can upgrade later. You're never stuck. Never believe that you're stuck, because if you talk to the professionals, you'll find a way.
I love that. Okay. So don't count yourself out.
Yeah.
Talk to a professional and build a plan. And I love what you said. It's like you can start small. You don't have to shoot for the moon, right? Start small, live there, sell that, bump up, like keep expanding, but never say never. Yeah, I hear that a lot. I mean, I think that's probably one of our, as parents, our biggest fears is like, oh my gosh, how can you ever live in the place where you grew up? The pricing is so expensive, but it's like there are options for you out there, right? You just
100%.
have to find the right person to help you.
Yes.
I love that. I love that. Okay. Any final thoughts or words of wisdom or anything you want to share that you haven't already?
What we say for first time buyers or anyone that wants to get in, don't get too caught up. Oh, I don't have the 20%. We heard that a lot.
Yeah.
I'm going to save my 20%. If you get in, we have programs with 3%, 3.5% down payment. You get in by the time you build equity, 6% equity on your home. By the time, if you're trying to save that $200 a month in your savings account, the return it's going to be way bigger. If you get in, try to save 3%, and then we can see where we can go from there.
Yeah. And part of working with you is that you're able to help them find a loan officer, find all of those unanswered questions that they really need to know about, right? So it's not just, hi, I'm your real estate agent or I'm your realtor. Let's go buy a house. It's let me help you every single step of the way to get you to where you want to be.
This
I
job
think that's,
is service. 100.
yes,
We are serving the community and helping these families get into homes.
yes. I love that. I love that. I think people have a weird perception of real estate agents just being that person that, shows you the house and that's it. But such a process, right? As you know, like 2 years, helping someone to buy their house, you really have to have a good relationship with someone for them to trust you. So that's great.
We have the vendor, we had the relationship with other professionals that we can align our clients with. I can be a first time buyer, also business owners.
Hmm.
That's another one that I like to always have the buyer consultation first, where you are with your business, how you're managing your taxes. We review all of that. We do that consultation, and also can take a few months or a year or so, but we work together, and that way we align them to get their dream home.
So patience, 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 right?
Yeah.
Can't rush the process, okay?
If we want to do it right now.
And you do want to do it right, okay? Yeah. No messing up here, huh? Okay. Where can people learn more about you too?
Instagram.
Okay.
She's at Elisa Beltran. I'm Monica Beltran 24 _
Yes.
And you have a website too?
Yes.
Um,
At the moment, we have elisabeltran.com. In there, you can go to the tabs where you can go to the buyers and you can download tips to first-time buyers. In the process, also you have the tab for sellers where you have tips for sellers, staging and prepping your house, which we also help our clients do. Okay, now it's time to sell. And we have all those vendors available as well. So we can line up we need a painter, we need a handyman, we have the team to support our clients' goals.
Perfect. I love that. And then Monica, you have an Instagram too. You don't have a website quite yet. But I'm
No.
sure you'll be on mom's website, I'm guessing.
Yeah, we're gonna find a way to merge that stuff together. It's not there yet, but eventually.
We're working on it.
Yeah.
So you'll see new branding soon.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love new branding. That's my favorite. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, my Instagram's Monica Beltran 24 _. We normally collaborate on all of our posts, so any events we do, things, giveaways, whatever, and just a way to get in contact with us as well. So
Nice. We love that. Thank you so much for sharing your adorable relationship and your just experience working together. I absolutely love it. I think you two are rock stars. I know we are so lucky to have you in our community. I can't wait to see all the things that you guys do going forward. I think you guys are fantastic.
thank you for inviting us.
Yes, it's a pleasure and an honor. I want to say thank you so much for what you do for our community, for our high school. Just continue to be there, and our community. We're so blessed to have you in our community.
Thank you. I feel the exact same. I know. I love you to death. You guys are just the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right,